Page 28, Division. Page 28, first question. Look at your textbooks. There is a picture. It says Ashby Leisure Century sponsored Sports Week. The players in each team raised an equal amount of money. How much money was raised by each player in the red team, the blue team, the green team? Now children, you can see there are three teams, red, blue and green. Look at the picture. In the speech bubble you can see children are saying we raised a total of 240 pounds. Children have their set of children are here. They have collected 240 pounds. How many children are there in the red team? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 children are there in this red team. So 8 children have collected 240 pounds. We want to find how much money one person has collected. To find this 240, you should divide by 8. Then you will get how much money one person has collected. First you have to divide 24 by 8. For this you need the knowledge of times table. For this 24, how many 8s are there? 3 8s are making 24. So we will write 3 down. Then for this 0, no 8s. So we will put a 0. Then the answer is 30 pounds. Then the B1. In the B, in blue team, there are 7 children. 7 children have collected how much money? They are saying we raised 630 pounds altogether. Blue team children have collected 630 pounds. 7 children have collected 630 pounds. We want to find how much money one child has collected. To find this 630, you should divide by 7. Let's divide it. For this 63, how many 7s are there? For this, you need the knowledge of times table. 7 9s are making 63. So, for this 63, how many 7s? 9. For the 0, no 7s. Then we will put a 0. Then very easily you can get the answer as 90 pounds. Same like this you have to do the C question also. In the C question, it's regarding about green team. In green team, there are 9 children. They have collected 810 pounds. So you want to find how much money one child has collected. 810, you should divide among 9 children. Then you will get how much money one child has collected. Children, second question also you have to do according to these methods. Second question. A. 320 divided by 8. You have to follow the first question method to do the second question also. 320 you should divide by 8. For 3 no 8s, then we consider for 32. For this 32, how many 8s? 4 8s are making 32. So we will write 4. Then for this 0, no 8s. You have to put a 0. So the answer is 40. Like this you have to complete all the questions up to H. Then I will explain I1. It is little bit different. 280, when you divide by a number, the answer is 40. To find the answer 280, you should divide by 40. Or else you have to find how many 40 are making 280. To find the answer 280, you should divide by 40. Children, early even I explained 0 to 0 you can cut. Then 28 you have to divide by 4. For this 28, how many 4s are there? 7. So what is the answer? Answer is 7. Then J. J1 says 720. You have to divide by a number. So the answer is 80. For this you have to find how many 80s are making 720. The correct method is 720. You should divide by 80. 0 to 0 you can cut. Then 72 you have to divide by 8. How many 8s are making 72? 9. So the answer is 9. Second question, K and L you have to do according to these methods. Third question. The cyclists in each team completed an equal number of laps. How many laps did each cycle? Children, laps means the number of turns. Okay, you know when you have seen the cycle race, so there we call as the turns they have completed as laps. Now A, it says team, the total they have completed 78 laps. How many members are there in the first team? There are 6 members. 6 members have completed 78 laps. We want to find how many laps one person has completed. To find this 78, you should divide by 6. Let's divide it. 7, first you have to divide by 6. For this, you have to consider the 6 times table. What is the nearest multiple of 6 for 7? It is 1. 6 times 1, 6. So we have to write 1 up above 7. Then next you have to multiply 6 and 1. 6 times 1, 6. You have to write 6 below 7. Next you have to subtract 7 and 6. 7 minus 6, 1. The next step is you have to take 8 down. Then the whole unit we consider as 18. You have to consider next how many 6 are there for this 18. Again you check the times table. How many 6 are there for 18? So the answer is 3. You have to write 3 up. 6 3s are making 18. Next you have to multiply 6 and 3. 6 times 3, 18. You write 18 down below 18. Next you have to subtract 18 from 18, then 0. So the answer is 13. Let's move to the B1. In B team there are 9 cyclists. They have completed 108 laps. So you have to find how many laps one person has completed. To find this 108 you should divide by 9. Let's divide it. For this one, no 9s. Then you have to consider 10 as whole unit. For this 10, how many 9s are there? You have to check the 9 times table. 9 times 1, 9. Then for the 10, how many 9s are there? Only 1. You write 1 up. Next you have to multiply 9 and 1. 9 times 1, 9. Next you have to subtract 9 from 10. 10 minus 9, 1. The next step is you have to take 8 down. Then you have to consider 1 and 8 as 18 as a whole unit, 1 unit. Next you check how many 9s are there for 18. Again you have to go through the 9 times table. 9 times 2, 18. You write 18 down. The next step is you have to subtract 18 from 18. Then 0. So what is the answer is 12. 108 when you divide by 9. So the answer is 12. Likewise, you have to do all the questions in question number 4. Question number 5. In this question, we are dividing 3 digits by a single digit. A. 848 you should divide by 4. Let's discuss how to divide it. First you have to divide 8 by 4. Then you have to check the 4 times table. For this 8, how many 4s are there? 4 times 2 is 8. Then you have to write 2 up. For this 8, how many 4s? 2. You write 2 up. Then multiply 4 and 2. 4 times 2, 8. You write 8 down below 8. Then you have to subtract. 8 minus 8, 0. Then we'll move to the next number. It is 4. You have to take this 4 down. I have shown it in from this arrow. Next you have to consider for this 4 how many 4s are there. Again you have to check the times table. 4 times 1, 4. You write 1 up. Then next step is you have to multiply 4 and 1. 4 times 1, 4. You write it down. Then subtract 4 from 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Then you have to take the last 8 down. For this 8, how many 4s are there? You know 4 times 2 equals 8. Then 4 times 2, 8. You have to write 2 up. The next step is you have to multiply 4 by 2. 4 times 2, 8. Write 8 down here. Then you have to subtract 8 from 8. 8 minus 8, 0. So the answer is 212. Let's discuss the B1 even. 763 you should divide by 7. Here it is different little bit. First you have to check for this 7 how many 7s are there. For this 7 how many 7s? Only 1. Then you have to write 1 up. The next step is 7 you should multiply by 1. 7 times 1, 7. Then 7 and 7 you should subtract. 7 minus 7, 0. Next you have to take this 6 down, the next number. You have to check how many 7s are there for this 6. Children, no 7s are there for this 6. So you have to put a 0. Then you have to multiply 7 and 0 same like previous method. 7 times 0, 0. Then 6 you have to subtract. Then you have to subtract 0 from 6. 6 minus 0, 6. Then you have to take the 3 down. We consider 6 and 3 as whole one unit as 63. Then you have to consider how many 7s are there for this 63. Again you have to go through the 7 times table. When you check the 7 times table, you will get 7 9s are making 63. So you have to write 9 up. Next step is you have to multiply 7 and 9. 7 times 9, 63. 63 minus 63, 0. So the answer is 109. You have to follow same method to complete 5th question. Hope you all have understood the lesson.